Hello, my name is Karen Munro from Thinking Change. Today I want to talk to you about what is inquiry-based stress reduction. This is a very simple technique that's being used in workplaces around the world to help reduce stress. This Iceberg model shows us that the results that we get are all related, and what we see is the behaviors that cause them or drive them. And so if the results in our business are not good, then normally we would be seeing behaviors that match those not so perfect results. A lot of stress, a lot of tension, a lot of unease and unhappiness in the workplace. What we don't see is what's invisible, so what's below the surface, the beliefs, the values, the thinking, and the emotions. And with inquiry-based stress reduction, our whole focus is on our thinking. When we overthink, this is what creates stress. If in our workday we're very concerned about not having enough time, we feeling that we're unable to deliver the results, or we've got to drive our team more for results, the results that we're supposed to be getting. We're not getting what we need or what we want in the workplace in terms of support to deliver a project. There's silos in the organisation, groups working individually and not supporting each other, all creating stress and overthinking. And as it labels, the label is explaining it's overthinking. And so this is why it's important that what we focus on is changing or shifting the thinking, because inadvertently it will have a positive effect on the behaviours and therefore the results in the organisation. So it's easy to see that noticing emotion and becoming aware of emotion is very valuable, because it helps you understand what is driving the behaviour. And we tend to not want to talk about emotion in a workplace, and yet emotions are a part of our normal being and the way that we operate, especially when we're believing our thoughts. When we believe our thoughts, we're emotional because we react to what we think is going on in a certain situation, and this reaction is the behaviour that you will be seeing in the workplace. And as we explained before, this has an impact on your results. And so when you're noticing behaviours that you're not comfortable with, that you don't like, that you believe are the things that are impacting on whether your results are good or poor, then what you're not paying attention to and not aware of are those beliefs, values, thinking, and emotions that are driving the behaviour. And therefore, if we change the thinking, then we have to change the results. And there are a number of workplaces around the world who are using this inquiry-based stress reduction technique to improve their results by working on the thinking, changing the thinking, which impacts the emotions, which impacts the behaviors, and therefore impacts the results. This process is very simple. And it's a simple 4-step process of questioning our thinking using these 4 questions. Is it true? Can you absolutely know that it's true? How do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? And who would you be without the thought? And then we turn the original thought around to see if there's perhaps another view of the reality that we so strongly believed was occurring in that moment. The focus here is all about finding a specific situation in our workday where we felt very emotional, whether that's angry, upset, hurt, frustrated, concerned, confused, hurt, all of the emotions, all of those emotions that make up what we term stress these days. Stress is an overarching term for all of the emotions that we're feeling that we perhaps are not fully in touch with and we don't know how to express. So if you're interested to know more about inquiry-based stress reduction and how it might support your organisation to reduce stress and be more effective, please reach out and contact us. Phone Karen on 61439331062 or email me at karen@thinkingchange.com.au.